Okay, just going to take the blue tack off here, off the speakers, so you can probably hear. Put it on the tire, and then I'm going to try the 3 beanie thing and see if we can, you know, I'm just going to walk down and see if the 3 beanie will actually cut out the windage. So I'm just walking around the local neighbourhood sort of thing, you know, sort of. So we're on night scene fireworks because there's no shadows. That's the rule I'm using at the moment. If there's no shadows on the ground, it's night scene fireworks. Just put the bins out. So it's quite windy, and these beanies are totally open up at the back now, but because I've got 3 of them and they're sort of like springy or semi-elastic spring loaded, yeah. And one of the settings I determined yesterday was definitely out. What was it? It was, I think it was a beach night scene, night scene aquarium, I think it was. It's the second one I did anyway, and I did it twice, so. And night scene indoor wasn't too bad either, so yeah, a little bit of muddage down there, but I can't see what I'm doing now. I'm just holding the camera level, but I haven't got the little viewfinder out, so you know I'm not framing anything for you. Could go to prison for framing something, could you? Anyway, I thought I'd just do the usual haunts over here, see if there has been any germination. So if there hasn't, if we do have some heavy pounding rain in the next few days, and then suddenly we have mass germination, well, you know, I'll be able to capture it on film for you, you know, because this will all be date stamped on my computer, which I can show you. I can just all my clips I can pull up on my computer screen and show you the date stamps on them, so you know, and we can then go from one to the other and say, oh well, there you go, they weren't germinated on this day, but they were germinated en masse on this day. There you go. And here, and if there is heavy pounding rain, I'll film it, you see, and I'll film the detritus going down the road sort of thing. But so far, nothing. But you know, they must be really saturated, imbibed seeds by now, I would think, from that. So you know. Anything out here? Well, they've certainly been scarified by the caterpillar tractors, I would have thought. You know, the caterpillar tracks. But nothing that's screaming out to me. But you know, they've got to get to a certain size. I think you know 4 or 5 leaves until they become reasonably obvious to the, well, the, I wouldn't call myself a trained eye, but you know what I mean. And there's that zinc-loving moss down there that grows on all the galvanised, underneath all the galvanised iron signs in the area. So I have set up buckets in previous years, all that, and I've scattered seed throughout all those this season, so they've all matured. And so you know, if there's any side reactions we want to know about, you know, well, I'll pick them up this season, hopefully, with any particular germinations in those pots. So yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 areas up here, I think. Well, I scattered them somewhere around here, past this sign or something. But yeah, I can go. See, that's the thing. I can go back to old postman. I can go back to old footage now, and there's a particular spot where the water runs down here or something, and I scattered them, and so hopefully the school kids won't actually tread on them or something like that, or see them and pull them out or something like that. But then again, if I see holes in the ground, look, you know, in a particular spot, well, you know, don't you? I mean, if there's a particular number of holes in our 2 locations and nowhere else along the road, you know, basic logic says there was something pulled out in those 2 locations, and what was the only thing that was basically we know about that those 2 locations is we put some seeds down to the GLIDs, you know. But anyway, wonder if the beanie will actually keep the camera warmer, and therefore the batteries inside will actually last for longer. Be interesting. I know they get a bit more juice out of them if I stick them in my pocket down next to my ball sack sort of thing. Keeps them a nice toasty 38 degrees or whatever it is. Anything along there? No, nothing so far that stands out. One of the lavender's out there, isn't there? Tough as old nails. Oh, we've got a interesting one. Oh, case is out already. Wow. So that one we filmed the other day, last week. Geez, that must be right on the. It must have been right on the cusp of coming out. So you know, next time we go down the next couple of weeks, it should be all en masse sort of thing. Anything? Put this to one side. Because you never know, we might find we're doing the wrong thing, you know. But yeah, nothing there. Oh well, I think that's about it really. Well, I suppose we can walk over to the GLID site and see, you know, if we can find any seedlings over there. If the seedlings over there, not seedlings here, we know well there should be seedlings. So yeah. Anyway, it'll be a long clip, but at least you have continuity, I suppose. And it'll be a good test for night scene fireworks. No shadows whatsoever around. Do we get true to life colour? And somewhere up here we should be able to find the occasional GLID seedling if they're out by now. We've seen one so far this season. One. Which was on its like third or fourth leaf, I think it was, if I can remember rightly. But you know, once you start seeing them, they become pretty obvious. And I'm getting an echo off that back wall over there, I think. Yeah, sort of. Oh yeah, bit of a delay to it too. I would have thought the delay would have been shorter than that, but anyway, we'll come down to the GLID site proper down here. And you know, if there's any seedlings, you know, it should be obvious to be able to spot the occasional one if they germinate in the hundreds of thousands. Oh, here we go. Well, there you go, fellas. They're GLID seedlings, and they're working on their third and fourth leaf, basically. So that's what we should be seeing down there. Oh no, that one's getting big. Well, that one's getting big pretty rapidly. See, that one's on its fourth to fifth leaf. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 4th, 5th leaf, I would think, and it's getting much bigger than those ones very, very quickly. So yeah, and there's one there. So any others are scattered around? Yeah, some there. So they're all germinating now. They're all on 3, 4, 5, 5th leaf sort of thing. Some of them are actually growing faster than the others. So there is something to this idea that, you know, we can actually grow them bigger, stronger, faster once we work out what's going on. So okay, well, maybe over the next few 2 weeks or so I'll look more intently in those areas, especially after some heavy pounding rains, because we now know we're at the time of the season where we've got germination. They're only on the early stage, so I'll watch out for some heavy pounding rainy days, and then we'll go out again and have a look. And you never know, we might be lucky. And look at that wind blowing, wind swept thing. Look at the colour on it now, and we've only just got into early July. You wait till the first 2 weeks of August, that should be absolutely smeging gorgeous. So anyway, I'll just take the beanie off now. You can hear the difference in the windage, I suppose. Hopefully you'll hear some difference in the windage. So I'll start a new clip, I think.